Good morning, beautiful people. This is Tanya. Today I am making, let me see what the official name is, Rotel sausage, cream cheese, hash brown breakfast casserole. That's what it says. See? And here are the ingredients if you're doing the full recipe. 2 pounds of hot breakfast sausage, 2 8-ounce packets of cream cheese, room temperature, 2 10-ounce cans of Rotel diced tomatoes and green chilies drained, 1 bag of frozen shredded hash browns thawed, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, 8 large eggs, and 2 cups of milk. Okay, like I said, let me hold it up so you can see it in case you want to. Hopefully that shows up good for you. Anyway, so, but what I'm doing is halving everything. So instead of where it says 2 pounds of sausage, I'm only doing 1. And I'm not doing hot. I'm just doing the Jimmy Dean regular sausage. Because I don't like hot stuff like that anymore. So I'm not doing it. But anyway, and instead of salt and pepper, y'all already know, it's going to be slap your mom. So that's what I'm using. Alright, so let me go ahead and cook my sausage so that I can get that started. And then the rest of it's basically just a dump, I think. Because, you know, the recipe is just a suggestion, so I don't really pay that much attention to it. Okay, so after I get the sausage cooked, then I'm supposed to add in the cream cheese and the Rotel and combine it and set it aside. That's what it said. And the rest of the stuff, the eggs, anyway, we'll work it out. We'll work it out. But I'll show you as I go along. But right now, let me go ahead and do the sausage. So, see you in a minute. Or in a second. Alright, so I have my sausage cooked. And now I'm going to add my drained can of Rotel. Trying to get that goodness off the bottom there. Because what I tell you, brown food tastes good. That's what, I think her name's Amber, the chef on Food Network. That's what she used to say. I don't know if she still says it or not. I don't watch too much Food Network. Okay. And now, let's see if I can get this cream cheese up without making a mess. I usually cut mine up in smaller pieces so it'll blend better, but you do you. Get the rest of this up here. Cream cheese. It costs too much to leave anything behind, right? And I'm turning my oven off, my stove off, excuse me. I'm just going to mix this in here. This shit cook. Let me move off the eye too. Off of this hot eye. Yes, I'm making a mess, but whatever. We clean as we go. Let me bring you up so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. This reminds me of Rotel dip. So I'm assuming this is like a spin on it. But when I saw the recipe, I found it very intriguing. So I figured I'd make it. And like I said, the cheese and the Rotel is helping to cool down the sausage. So that when you put your eggs in here, it won't scramble up. think that's kind of mixed right now. And what we're going to do is just set this aside. For right now, I don't know if I told you or not, but it calls for a 9 by 13. I'm doing an 8 by 8. I'm thinking it'll be alright. We just trusting that it will be. Because that's what I'm going with. Okay. So now let me go ahead and go to the eggs mixture. Alright, so now we're going to start on the eggs mixture. You know, I had a smaller bowl. And then when I went to looking at it, I was like, this is not going to be big enough. So, let's put my seasoning in. And again, I'm not doing this based on how they had it written. A recipe is just a guideline, people. That's all it is. And put some garlic granules in here. You know, I like garlic, so I'm assuming whoever wrote the recipe didn't like garlic as much as I did. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. And here's my onion powder. If you've seen previous videos, you know I'm kind of upset with Sam about my onion powder. But anyway, it'll work. Because it should not be clumping up like this right now. Try beating it and get those onion granules smooth out some and get a head start on the eggs before I put the milk in. Okay, I think that's good. It's good enough. It's gonna have to work. And now we're going to put in a cup of milk. And I know this is not the right measuring device for wet items, but I couldn't find another one. So there's that. Okay. And like I said, it also calls for a cup of cheese. Y'all know I'm going to do more than, we'll probably do more than a cup of cheese. Oh no, I may not, because we got the cream cheese in there. I may not. We'll see. See how simple this is? It's not hard. Just a matter of getting everything together. Arm got tired. Yeah, I know that's that sore shoulder. That sore shoulder. Alright. There's that. And again, I'm using an 8 by 8. I'm just going to take some of the hash browns. I got the great value hash browns with the onions and peppers. Because it just called for the regular hash browns, but you get what you want to get. It's yours. And if that's all you can find, then that's what you use. All it's going to do is enhance the flavor. That's all it's going to do, people. And it's going to layer this at the bottom. Because again, I'm using about half a bag. Because the original recipe calls for a full bag, right? Does that look like that evenly distributed? If not, it's close enough, right? Trying to fill in where I see little holes and dips and stuff. Okay. We're going to call that quit. I think that's good. And this will go to another one if we like it. Because like I said, I've never made this before. I made another recipe that I used hash browns before. Just trying to push that down. So again, now we add in our sausage mixture on top. And this will cool the sausage down some more as well. So again, it won't scramble the eggs. Sorry about the scraping sound, but y'all already know. This is something I decided to try. I don't say it's the last minute because that's about the stuff. But I got up later than I was planning on getting up, so I didn't feel like fooling around trying to find additional tools to make it happen. So we're just going to go with what we got. I personally think it would probably be better if the hash brown was mixed in with it. Mixed in with the sausage. What y'all think? I think it's going to be better that way. That's what I'm going to do. Since it's in the bowl anyway. It's going to taste the same. It's going to taste the same. But you still got to cook the hash brown. Y'all know I do stuff my own way. And since we're doing this, we might have to mix the eggs too, right? Why the heck not? So I'm totally deferring from how they had it set up. But it's okay. It'll be fine. It's made it a little bit more complicated to stir. But we can get it done. I just think it's better this way. But if you want to do it the way they tell you to do an instruction, then you do that. I will link the link for the instruction for this in the description. So if you want to go see how it was supposed to be done, you know, I'm thinking I'm going to have to transfer this to a bigger container. What y'all think? Because when that egg puff up, I'm thinking it's going to override this. So I might end up having to use a 9x13 anyway. But let me finish stirring this up, and then I'll come back and show you what I did. Because I think I'm going to transfer this to a 9x13, or at least a different kind of container where when it rises up, it won't be so quick to overflow, if that makes sense. All right, see you in a minute. All right, so I did switch to a 9x13. I think that's going to do better. Yeah, I'm thinking that's going to do a little bit better. So what I'm going to do is, now like I said, I'm using extra sharp cheese. It just says sharp. It just says sharp cheese, and it said what kind? Extra or whatever, mild or whatever. So I like extra sharp. That's what I'm doing. If you like the mild, then you use the mild. If you like the extra sharp, no, just sharp cheese is what it is. Is it? It's mild. It's sharp. Wait a minute. It's mild, extra mild. No, it's whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. You use the kind of sharp cheese you're going to use. That's what I'm trying to say. And again, my oven is preheated to 350 degrees. Sharp cheese make everything taste good, I'm just saying. Try to get all these corners. Hopefully I got all the spots. And that's probably more than a cup, but whatever. I know it's more than a cup because there's 4 cups in here. And that's probably about a cup left now. So it's a lot of cheese, but y'all know I like cheese, so we're good. Alright, so I'm going to put this in the oven. It's supposed to cook for, I think it's 45 to 50 minutes. 45 to 55 minutes. But I'm going to start with 30. And then we'll gauge it from there. Alright, and when we come back, I'll let you know how long it actually took. Let me bring it up so you can see it. See? Alright, see you in a second. Okay, so I'm back, and I let this cook for 40 minutes in my oven. I just went ahead and put it on 40 minutes since it wasn't as deep as the one they had on the... And I went back and looked at the instructions, so of course I totally did my own thing. I didn't do what they told me to do. But let me bring it up so you can see it. Still hot, but it smells pretty good. But anyway, so again, I will link the link to the instructions for this in the description should you be interested in making this. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And leave a legacy. We'll see you in the next video. Y'all have a good day. Bye.